Esbjerg is a port city and the west coast of the Jutland Peninsula in southwest Denmark of Esbjerg municipality. By road, it is 71 kilometers, 44 miles, west of Kolding and 164 kilometers, 102 miles, southwest of Aarhus. With an urban population of 72,037, it is Denmark's fifth and West Jutland's largest city. Before it was decided to establish a port, now Denmark's second largest port, in Esbjerg in 1868, the area consisted of just a few farms. Esbjerg developed rapidly, with a population increasing from 13,000 in 1901 to 70,000 in 1970. In addition to fishing and shipping activities, it has become an important center for agricultural exports. Over the years, most of the city's visitors arrived by ferry from Harwich, Essex, England, but this service closed in September 2014 and has continued since 1875. Shipping traffic. Esbjerg is served by Esbjerg Airport to Aberdeen, Scotland, and Stavanger, Norway. The town has several important museums and entertainment venues, including Esbjerg Art Museum, Esbjerg Museum, and the privately owned Fisheries and Maritime Museum. Esbjerg Performing Arts Center was completed by Jan and Jorn Utzon in 1997. Approached by sea, Adam Meets the Sea is one of the notable monuments of four white-colored males 9 meters tall, 27 feet, overlooking Seating Beach. The statue was designed by Svendvik Hansen and installed in 1995. Home to branches of the University of Southern Denmark and Aalborg University, Esbjerg is increasingly known for its university facilities and sports activities. It is home to the Danish football club Esbjerg FB, an ice hockey division called Esbjerg Elite Ishockey that plays on its own court at the Blue Water Arena and plays in the Granly Hockey Arena. When you arrive in the city, you will be amazed by what has happened in just 150 years. It all started with a port for the export of agricultural goods, followed by the mushroom fishing industry with over 600 ships, and now Esbjerg is the country's energy metropolis. In addition to being an oil and gas base in the North Sea, the city has the world's largest wind turbine park. A pioneering spirit and dynamism continue to feed this impressive development. From the harbor, you can take the new pedestrian crossing, Landgangen, and walk from the harbor front to the city center, with its wonderful, diverse shopping opportunities, rich cafe life and dining options to suit every taste. Esbjerg achieved big city qualifications. From the statue of Adam Meets the Sea, the iconic waterfront structure of the city, you can look at the holiday island of Fano, which only passes by a 12-minute ferry. You can reach some of Denmark's best North Sea swimming beaches in 30 minutes, and you're right in front of the Wadden Sea National Park, a UNESCO World Heritage attraction. Ribe Viking Center. Archaeologists and people with a general interest in history have always believed that Ribe played an important role in Denmark of the Viking Age. Of course, the challenge was to put this claim to the test of scientific scrutiny. Excavations conducted at the site in recent years by Den Antikvarisk-samling, the antiquity collection, now part of the Sydvestjysk Museer Association of Museums in southwest Denmark, have fully confirmed these assumptions. New and exciting finds are made almost every year, and now there is no doubt that Ribe was one of the most important sites in the world for documenting trade, craftsmanship, and farming in the Viking Age. For example, new information was published based on the finds made at Ribe, proving that the discarded ceramics were produced in Denmark 500 years earlier than previously estimated. The discovery of hops residues should perhaps lead us to change our perception of when the Danes started brewing. As a natural result of our strong roots in the past, Ribe Viking Center was established in 1992. Currently, we have created 3 different Viking environments of great importance and impeccable craftsmanship: the marketplace and the adjacent ship, an original copy of the early 8th century site. Big Farm from AD 980, a longhouse consisting of 5 buildings connected to each other. 8 townhouses dating from 825 AD. It is thus possible to experience developments during the Viking Age and thereby gain insights into an important period in Danish history that was seen by many Danes as crucial to the formation of our culture. All of our reconstructions were created in close collaboration with Den Antikvarisk-samling, who carried out the excavations on which our reconstructions are based and put their expertise at the service of our architects and craftsmen. The stated aim of Ribe Viking Center is to bring Ribe's Viking Age history to life in our reconstructed environments. Besides presentation, theories are tested and developed through experimental archaeology, not only in relation to the reconstruction of buildings, clothing, tools, and equipment, but also to the sociological aspect of history. How was communal life shaped under the physical conditions and environment of the past? Our theoretical foundation is built on the way historical workshops traditionally present historical information. Presentations reflect a high level of academic commitment, take place in depth, over long periods and in authentic environments. As another important aspect, we chose to allow the creation and maintenance of our reconstructions to form part of the presentation itself. This is naturally time-consuming, but provides us with a dynamism that cannot be achieved simply by opening a finished center. At Ribe Viking Center, visitors can always experience new projects under construction that naturally arouse curiosity. It is desirable to learn more about the newly emerging features, and this becomes an opportunity for interaction with craftsmen. Many return to see the final results of the studies they witnessed as they go on. Preservation of old crafts and trade is a very important issue in this context. Living environments provide an opportunity to see the many traditional crafts performed and to share experiences that would otherwise be lost over time. My grandfather did it the same way, and were the Vikings really that sophisticated? Remarks like, or wouldn't it be possible to do, etc. It is common in the center and helps to keep interactions engaging for both visitors and staff. Ribe Viking Center is a versatile and exciting job when it comes to our staff. We cooperate closely with Produksjonsskolen Lustrup-Holm, which is approximate. Throughout the year, 30 students aged 16 to 25 were connected to the center. Production school students are an integral and important part of our historical reconstruction and communication. Students participate, among other things, in the manufacture of Viking clothing and the maintenance and production of equipment for our homes. They take good care of many of our animals and participate in the daily running of our kitchen and cafe. During the summer, students and staff play a pivotal role in bringing history to life at the Ribe Viking Center, working alongside volunteer craftsmen from all over Europe. Ribe Viking Center has a highly competent staff, who over the years have a tremendous expertise in historical craftsmanship, reconstruction work, and communication. The staff of the Viking Center and Production School is 20 in the winter season of the year and about 30 in the summer season. A number of colleagues are working on flexible time contracts, and we collaborate with Esbjerg Commune in testing people's ability to work in clarifying their role in the flexible time system. The center communicates with many different volunteer groups. These are dedicated adults and children who were interested in and knew the crafts and techniques used in the Viking Age. Some are organized into specific interest groups such as blacksmiths, archers, and horsemen. Others are linked as individuals no matter what craft they have mastered. Volunteers participate in our presentation on certain occasions, corresponding to their free time. Many have learned their craft by working with some of the best craftsmen in Denmark, and their skills and historical knowledge are constantly updated to convey historical information as it is, as accurately and as original as possible. In addition to Viking groups and individuals associated with the Ribe Viking Center, we are annually visited by around 300 Vikings from all over the world, but especially from Denmark, Germany, and the Netherlands, people who spend most of their free time studying, rebuilding and living Viking life style. They are actively and positively contributing to the center's efforts to reconstruct the past, just as we were given insight into the clothing and equipment of the period from northern Norway to Miklagard/Pezans, through foreign guest Vikings. Ribe Viking Center collaborates with a wide range of experts and institutions in both theory and practice. This may be related to concrete issues, but collaboration often takes the form of a dialogue in which we try to apply the ideas we have gained through daily experiences into the theoretical framework presented by academic research, and in order to reach a broader understanding of it. Past. Many of our contacts work in government-sanctioned museums or are known for their talents or crafts to the extent that their knowledge and expertise can be safely used in a museum context. Den Antikvarisk-samling/Sydvestjysk-museer. One of our main partners is the Sydvestjysk-museer, formerly Den Antikvarisk-samling. Since the opening of Ribe Viking Center in 1992, a close partnership has been maintained between the two institutions. Therefore, the reconstruction of our three Viking environments from Ribe were carried out in accordance with the excavations undertaken by the museum and under the professional supervision of archaeologists, while continuing to contribute to their historical knowledge of both specific subjects and the problems of more general nature. In turn, the Viking Center can contribute to our practical, experimental experience with, for example, the use of tools and household items, wear-on shoes, and more. We also produced several reconstructions for use in the exhibition at the Ribe's Vikinger Museum, a wooden path, costumes, and a set of forged objects. Ribe Viking Center is constantly planning new projects and events. In parallel with rebuilding work in 3 Viking environments, we built a new and incredibly handsome entrance area, a historic playground. The Viking ship Gisla was built in collaboration with the Viking Ship Museum in Roskilde, and we built a canoe station and a new archery field. The center continues to increase the number of visitor activities, and we have produced Viking clothing in a historically accurate children's body to offer our youngest visitors the best possible way to imagine themselves as part of history. We have also created a school program for 5th and 6th grades together with the school bus in Esbjerg commune. Ribe Viking Center is at the forefront of both restructuring and communication, and we are constantly improving our working processes. This is the best way for us to visit an interesting site over and over again. Ribe Kunstmuseum offers both special temporary exhibitions and art from the collection. The permanent exhibition presents a range of paintings and sculptures from Danish art history dating from 1750 to 1950. Special exhibitions highlight art, artists, and themes as an extension of the museum's collection. Ribe Kunstmuseum collaborates with institutions both in Denmark and abroad to offer special exhibitions. The museum's exhibits are based on recent and up-to-date research focusing on the spread of new and exciting approaches to art, culture, society, and existence.